Hey, it's Tim here, coach of Men Who Want More and founder of the Step Into Your Strength Academy. And today I want to share a message directly to my brothers, to my men out there, and it's be a king. Are you being a king? And this conversation or message I'm sharing with you today follows on from a wonderful conversation I had with an incredible woman yesterday who I've had the privilege of connecting with over the last few weeks. And we were going to talk in and around some business stuff, but then the conversation went more down the track of relationship, and particularly in and around being a king versus being a prince. Now, this is a lesson that I've learned over the years, and this game or this area or this phenomenal experience of our lives called relationship, and particularly in romantic and intimate relationship, we can all learn more and more about this area, because I don't know about you, but sometimes it's pretty challenging dealing with another person's emotions, feelings, thoughts. And I want to share with you today, brothers, how to be more of a king. And this is, again, a lesson that I've learned over the years, and I don't always get it right, but I feel like I've dived deep into this area called relationship over the last few years, and I've learned a few things, and I wanted to share this with you. And our conversation yesterday was a wonderful sort of reminder for us men to be more of kings, less princes and more kings. And this is a great analogy, because when we can get caught up in our own heads, and I love this analogy because it allows us to move away from what's happening within us and then look at it from a different perspective. And why I talk about being a king is because every queen wants a fucking king. She doesn't want a little prince. So if you're having some struggles within yourself, and I don't know exactly where you are right now in life, but maybe you're having some challenge. Maybe you don't feel great within yourself. Your confidence, your motivation isn't at an all-time high. You're having some challenge in relationship, whether it's attracting your queen or somebody who you want to spend your life with, or whether it's in your marriage or in your relationship and you're not getting the results there. Maybe it was great, but now it isn't, and it hasn't been for a long time. I've been there many times in relationship, and it's painful, yet there's always a way out. And the way out is to be more of a king. Demand more of yourself. You see, a king is about we. A prince is about me. A king leads with his heart and head. A prince just leads with his head. The prince is about the ego. It's about what's in it for him. And if you're having struggles, I would ask you to explore, are you being a prince? See, there's a time to be a prince. That's called teenager. That's called early adulthood. But if you're a strong man doing your best in this world, which I know you are, it's time to upgrade your thoughts and become a king. And I know that you may have been a king in the past, and that's probably when shit was fucking really good, because you were being a king. And as you go through your setbacks, your challenges, your struggles, and you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, and there's pressure and there's expectation, you default in being a little fucking prince. How do I know this? Because I've been there. And I need to, in those times, pull myself out of my little prince's box and become a fucking king. Rule my kingdom. And your kingdom starts with you. It starts with 2 questions I'm going to give you. And if you actually take the time to honour yourself, honour your queen if you have one, and if you don't, honour that your soon-to-be queen, whoever that may be, you'll show up differently. You'll step more into your strength. So let me give you the gift of becoming a king. But before I do, let me say hi. Hey, Vidits, how are you, bro? Cassie, lovely to see you here. Susie, Aaron, Fiona, Adrienne, Nat, Paul. Thanks for all being here live with me today, talking about being a king. Being a king in relationship. And you don't have to be in relationship to be a king. Yet, every king wants an incredible queen. And this came off a conversation I had yesterday with a beautiful woman. She's an incredible soul, and I'm very fortunate to be able to connect with her. And we're talking in and around this, a deep dive on masculine, feminine energies, and around being a king, being a prince, and queenship as well, which is really cool. It was really fun. So I wanted to share this because this message is too important not to share. But if you're having some relationship struggles, if maybe you're out there and you're wanting to attract an incredible woman, then it starts with becoming a king more within yourself. Owning who you fucking are. Caring less about what everyone else fucking thinks of you. And it starts with this. The first question I want to give you, and I encourage you to write this down. So grab a pen and paper or watch this, and if you're watching the replay, pause it. The first question is, what do you stand for? What do you fucking stand for as a man? Because if you don't know what you stand for, how do you expect anybody, including your queen, to know you, to get you? You don't even know it. So what do you stand for? Do you have some guiding principles or values that are important to you? You see, a king knows who he is. And he knows what the fuck's going on in his kingdom. A prince doesn't. A prince is riding off, doing his shit. Again, a king is about we. A prince is about me. So if you want to be a king, if you want better results in this area called relationship, if you want to feel better within yourself, a higher sense of purpose, meaning, more confident, more motivated, feel like you can take on the world, even though it is challenging at times. If you want that inner strength, that personal power, ask yourself, what do you actually stand for? Think about it. And feel into it. Again, a king rules with his head and heart, not just head. The prince is headstrong. It's about him and his ego and what's in it for him. And if you want to upgrade your mindset to become more of a king, then you need to be able to understand it's not just about your head and about the logic. It's also about feel. So what do you feel is right to you? What do you stand for? That's my first question to you. My second question, in and around being more of a king, so you can be more of the great guy that you are, and you can be a better husband, a better partner, a better son, a better brother. You can attract that special somebody. Wherever you currently sit, being more of a king, first and foremost, will help you, and it will help manifest, attract the results in the external world that you're after. The second question in being a king is, what's your mission? Every king has a mission. It may be to conquer the world back in the day. We live in modern times now. It may not be to conquer the world, but what is your mission? Is it to protect and provide? It doesn't have to be a big, grand, audacious mission, but it needs to be a mission. You see, masculine energy, a real king, is driven by mission. And a queen is attracted to that. So have you lost your sense of purpose and mission? If you have, there's a very good chance that your marriage or relationship isn't at the level that you'd like. You're having problems, struggles there. If you've lost your mission, it's very likely you will not attract a reciprocal queen. The beautiful queen that you want in your life, if you don't already. So what's your mission? First question, what do you stand for? Second, what's your mission? This is how you start the process of becoming more of a king. Now, do I stand here talking to you saying, well, I'm the king? No. But I'm always asking myself, how can I be more of a king here? How can I step more into my strength? How can I learn from my mistakes, my weaknesses, my struggles, my challenges, my setbacks? And how can I own more of who I am? So I can be a better man to begin with, a better king. And secondly, so I can be better for those people that I love in relationship. So my request, my challenge to you, my brother, is to be more of a king today. Upgrade from the prince mentality. It's not always about fucking you. It's about growing your strength and giving and contributing and becoming more of that king, that leader, a real leader. A leader who listens, who learns, who's humble, who's got certainty and strength in who he is and what his mission is. But he's not driven by his ego. He's driven by something deeper. And if you come from that place, the relationship concerns that you have, they'll go. The concerns you have about potentially attracting a great partner into your life, they'll go. because you're grounded. A true king's grounded. A prince is flighty. So that's my message to you here. Let me just check in one last time. Hey Judy, Gabrielle, Mary, thanks guys. Everybody who's been here for a while. Cassie, Viditz, Susie, Aaron, Adrienne, Paul, Fiona, talking about being a king more in your life. Hopefully this conversation's been really valuable to you. Hopefully it's got you thinking. Answer those two questions. What do you stand for and what's your mission? As strong men, they're two questions that we need to understand and we need to know the answer to. We don't need to know the answer to it right now, but start thinking into it, feeling into it, and become more of the king. So thanks again, guys, for being here live. Also, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. If this message has served you, please share it, please like it, do all those wonderful things. I appreciate your support. Much gratitude to you, wherever you're watching from in the world, whether you're here in beautiful Australia or anywhere. Thank you again for tuning in, and it's your time to step in your strength and to be the best man you can be.